All right, we're back with another video, kind of on the history of the United States title. Back in the days of the territories, as they call it, there was a lot of different territories had a United States title, but they didn't necessarily have a world title. There was one world champion that was under the NWA banner. And this was the NWA United States title, and this is one of the earliest ones I could find pictures of. And I actually think that the picture that I had of this one, it's actually supposed to have one more side plate on each side. But this was what I could see, so that's what I made. The next championship that they had, the NWA had, was the NWA United States title. There was a version of this that had some color to it, and then there was a version of it that was just plain silver. This is a title, the title that Magnum TA would have wore, Ricky Steamboat, and people like that. This was probably early 80s. After that, they went to this version, which, like I've said in the previous video, a lot of people called the Luger belt. Lex Luger, Barry Windham, Nikita Koloff, Dusty Rhodes were all ones that wore this title belt. This belt lasted right up until Ted Turner bought out Jim Crockett Promotions and their NWA. And after that, they changed it to WCW. And even while it was WCW, they kept the NWA titles for a right good while until they got fed up with listening to the NWA Championship Committee, and WCW completely broke away from the NWA. After that, WCW came up with their United States Championship, and this belt went through a couple of changes. The original belt of this was a 5-plate belt. This is the later version of it. But the original version was more narrow and tall and had 5 plates. The later version, which this one is, was kind of wider, not quite as tall, and made to look a little bit bigger for some of the bigger wrestlers. After this design stayed there until it was changed, till it was bought out by WWE. WWE, through the invasion angle and all that stuff, kept this title. After that, it went dormant for a while. Stephanie McMahon brought it back for SmackDown, and this was the WWE United States title that they brought back. Well, actually WWF at the time. This has went through some slight color changes and other things. Some of the side plates has changed a little. I know they've got a newer, updated version of this title. I have not made that belt yet. It's one that I'm contemplating on whether I'm gonna make or not. I'm more focusing on making aluminum belts now than I am the wall hangs that I used to make, and I'm a little bit more particular about which belts I actually want to make. The next belt I want to show you, I found it on the internet years ago, and it was a belt that they were talking about they were going to make, and they were going to debut, and it never happened. And come to find out, it was just some something that somebody had done with mixed matching pictures and this, that, and the other. But it's a belt that I had made anyway. I thought it was a cool title, so I made it. It was supposed to be the TNA United States Championship. There is a version of this out there, but it don't have the TNA logo. So that's, like I said, I don't know exactly where this belt come from. I thought it was a pretty cool design. I like the way that the WWF title was like this. A lot of the center plate was the American flag. So I went ahead and made it. But if you like the content, like, subscribe, hit that notification. We're trying to drop more videos. Check us out at DIY Wrestling Belts 101 to see all our videos. And thanks. God bless.